Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Slides, avoids the hit. What a way to convert on 2nd and long.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the 1st on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Here comes the heat. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Gators in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Breaks the tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with... Consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Gators are going to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So now it's 2nd and long. On the move, it's Jackson. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19. The Gators want to crank the tempo. He'll run it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another time.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Finds his big tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Buckeye! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run inside. It's Jackson.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Looking left. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a deep grab. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's got it way down the field.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to impose their will with the run. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Shoots it to the left. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Working on the right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They just keep firing. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Hard running there. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Grabs it, and he will score! Touchdown, Gators!
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
And he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Defense dropping into soft coverage. The give out of the gun. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
Well, that's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Just someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
Throws for the tight end. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Here's the pressure. blasted as he lets it go. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Got his man to the left.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the grab.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Hit as he throws. Complete to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them
Caught.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that one will give them the lead. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man, it's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. This time he wants to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Rush is on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long, looking long. Goes high to pull it in.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the option. Picks up the first down. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just